So from its inception until today, there has been no greater invention to the entertainment industry than that of the body cam. The best thing about the body cam, in my opinion, is the irony. People in poor neighborhoods were screaming about police brutality, criminality amongst the police officers, that many departments across the United States decided to make it mandatory to wear a body camera. It has been nothing but entertainment for the rest of us, both watching cops do the dumbest things and get fired for them, but also to see the dredges of society right here on YouTube. This is a young gentleman who had a disagreement with a blind lady. Let's take a watch, shall we?
Hey, sir. You all right? I got an ambulance.
Oh, man. He looks like Mark Twain if he grew up like with technology. I shouldn't make fun of this guy. This is crazy. A little bit bigger mustache though, right?
I'm going to check you out. Can you see out of your left eye?
My left.
For the most part, are you all right?
My head is like here out of lump.
You got lumps all over, brother.
He was punching me around with glass. The glass out. Started with that lady there.
Honestly, I would be smiling ear to ear because I think this is going to be this guy's retirement. This is take some lumps to retire. I'm not even close to that, and I would take a bat to the femur.
I know, I got an ambulance coming for you.
I'm okay.
Ma'am,
Punch me in the face.
I'm a police officer. I'm going to touch your forehead, okay? I just want to move your hair. Okay. So you got some cuts on your face. You feeling dizzy, lightheaded, anything like that?
My mouth hurts. I think he knocked one of my teeth out.
Okay, can you open your mouth for me?
Yeah,
you
they're
got a little
gone.
blood in your mouth. Okay, I have an ambulance coming to talk to you, man. What happened?
There was a man sitting next to me, and all of a sudden, I heard him fussing at these two ladies in the back, calling them, saying all kind of nasty things about him, and that made me angry, so I turned to him and told him to not do that, and then he just swung on me.
Oh,
So you
she's
told
sweet.
him not to fuss at the ladies in the back, and he just hauled off and hit you?
I said, don't talk to her like that, and then
I mean, to be fair, if you're blind, you might not be the hero that is needed in that situation. I'm just saying I don't want to see sweet blind women get their head caved in by a psychopath on public transit. That's all.
And then he went to go get off the bus, and the door was shut, so he started wailing on the driver. From my understanding, I didn't see that part because I'm blind, but I heard it.
I didn't see that part because, again, I'm blind.
Did all y'all see this?
Yes.
Good deal. Do you mind hanging out for just a minute? I'm going to have to talk to everyone if you're okay with it. You're not held here. If you guys want to leave, just let me know so I can talk to you really quick before I go. I got a lot to do before I go. I'm going to have an ambulance to come check them both out first. Is anybody else injured?
No.
Nobody else is injured?
No.
Okay.
I was sitting right here.
Yep.
He jumped up right there when you sit there and kicked the devil out of me.
So you were sitting there.
I was sitting right here. He jumped up and took his foot and he kicked him. He kicked me hard. After he kicked me, they said, you better shut the f*** up and knock their ass out. He jumped up and grabbed the man off of him.
So you essentially saw him fussing at them. He jumps up and starts wailing on her. That's when you stepped in and grabbed him. When he jumped up and started hitting her, was he hitting her with closed fists? You're confused?
He
Yep, over
went
that.
down.
What happened from your perspective?
Well, he was slowly punching.
I locked the door so he couldn't get out, and then I woke up, I think, on your third question. The question before this one is when I became conscious from the beating I received from this psychopath. So no, I don't remember anything other than a big black fist hurling at Mach 9 towards my 89-year-old face.
The lady right there, the blind lady, he was punching her in the face.
Oh, yeah, and I saw him punching her.
She said to him, and I'm watching this, so I get on the radio. He saw they wouldn't open the door, so he wanted me to open the door. He was trying to get through the glass. He couldn't, so he ripped the glass off.
So that was separating you from the passengers, right? And he pulled it and just started attacking you?
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a dumb question, but is he hitting you with closed fists?
Yeah.
Punching you? And he just wanted to be let off, essentially? That's why he went to attacking you?
Yeah, I was almost like, I just had a little more.
Yeah. Is there any way we can start working on getting these cameras up? What did this guy look like?
Okay, he had on tan bare pants, tan long sleeve shirt, long john shirt.
I'm not going to play guess the race, right? Obviously, he's Asian.
He's a nice looking gentleman, but he got just something wrong.
Thank you, guys. Any y'all on the bus?
Yeah.
Good deal.
I'm sitting back here.
Yep.
I heard the little lady right there was saying he stepped on her foot or something. He kept saying, well, you could have said excuse me or something. So he kept on surprising. He started using profanity. And he stood up and he was cursing her. And he kept acting like he might was going to hit her or stuff. So I didn't know that.
He's a man of his word.
So he kept telling her to stay out of it. So finally she said one more thing and he just went to beating on her. So the driver, I thought maybe he was trying to hold him in there so y'all might come and catch him in there. So he got mad. He kept saying, open this door. He went back.
Yeah.
He told tore the whole thing. He just pulled the
Whole thing right off?
back and was trying to pull him from out of there or whatever. Then we scared he might have a gun.
Yeah.
Finally, when that door got open,
Wouldn't he
jumped
just have
out
shot?
and ran.
So the driver, his eyes were swelling shut. This dude straight up tore the dividing partition off to physically attack him. He could shit. Blind woman, laceration fell to her face. After physically
Beat the shit out of a
elderly
blind woman.
female in here was wrestled to the ground by the gentleman in the high visibility vest. Driver tried to keep the guy on the bus so we could get here and take him into custody. And that's when the dude just ripped the partition off and went to town. He was like, I was losing consciousness, so I finally just let him out. I got to get pictures of him. If you could work with Kat, I'm getting footage. If you could talk to female in the black here and the blue red. Do you mind if I grab a picture of your face to document your injuries, if you don't mind? Is that okay?
That's what you have to do.
I do.
Why I don't have to do it. It's for personal. I want to throw it up on Facebook because, man, I've never seen anybody get a face beating like that, man.
You're pretty busted up.
Are y'all working on getting camera footage?
Yeah, we're calling the safety manager because he can get it immediately.
Do you mind if I take some photographs of your injuries?
Yeah, but can I go somewhere else?
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere?
Do you want to go sit at the rear of my car, away from everyone?
Yes,
We can bring you out there. You may want to go the other way. We got broken glass on the ground over here.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's okay. I'm okay. All right. God bless you for holding me. Yeah. God bless you.
While police are getting all the information they
That's
can about the
nice.
suspect, they have no idea he's still in the area, just a few blocks away.
Everyone's out here.
He's just
looking for him,
watching.
so what'd you see? What happened?
He's starting to bleeding the white lady. Can't stop bleeding, and I gave her a lot of napkin. I'm sorry, is that normal?
No,
Okay.
not normal.
That's
that
scary.
This will
normal?
be my first. I've been
Is
here
that
5
normal
years.
for
That's really
here?
scary because everywhere.
I'm all bloody. You need
Here?
to get blood on stuff.
You're okay. My main concern is if you want to be more comfortable back here, that's fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the air for you. I'm not going to shut you in. I know it gets a little claustrophobic back here. So, how you doing, man?
All right. Thank you for coming.
Sorry I wasn't sooner, but
Yeah.
thank you for sticking around and taking care of her. I still have ambulances coming for you both. Do you mind if I photograph your injuries now? Any point did you feel like you were going to lose consciousness?
I don't know. It was kind of a blur when she started hitting me, but I didn't fall down or anything.
Okay. Have a pretty
Well, that's
good
better than before.
laceration right below your left eye. This is going to sound like a real
If it was all a blur, then that's better than like dark or wherever it is in there.
dumb question. If we can find him, do you want to press charges or battery?
I don't know. I don't think so. The other people said it seemed like he was on drugs or having a mental health issue. I don't know. I don't really feel like that's going to help anybody.
Okay. This is what I'll tell
What?
you, is if you don't want to press charges and they don't want to press charges, he's probably not going to get arrested. If you do want to press charges, it's not something that's going to require you to go to
What?
court all the time or do anything like that. We handle that.
He attacked the bus driver, and that's unsafe for everyone.
Absolutely. He severely injured the bus driver. Okay. He could have severely injured you more so than you are, or injured other people on that bus. And regardless of drugs or mental health, there's a way we have to act in public. And usually arrest is in the first step in getting some of that help.
Well, I
for
won't
a
be able to
judge.
ID him, but if everyone else can, then
Well, I can't really ID him because, again, I'm blind.
There's no pressure at all. Right now, my main concern is I want to get you medically cared for. Again, you're free to leave at any point. If you say, bring me home, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore, I'll do that. Okay. Probably going to have a detective come out and investigate this one because the bus driver's pretty injured.
I like him. I know him. He drives me home every
So
day.
he seems like a very nice guy. Seems like he was looking out for you and everyone on the bus was trying to look out for each other. Are you okay with waiting back here for just a minute? I'll come back and check on you, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You've been very kind. Just so you guys know, I can't see a damn thing.
I know, you're good.
This is the sweetest woman on earth, but I think she may have some other struggles, or she's just an absolute angel.
Tight. I'll leave this door open for you.
Police are now able to obtain the surveillance
Oh, here we
footage of
go.
the attack. The suspect is seen yelling at
Called
the elderly
it.
woman and getting in her face before the blind
didn't say it
woman
out
says
loud
something
because
to
I knew
him.
it was
He then gets in
inappropriate,
her
but I
face
called
very
it.
quickly as if he's going to assault her, then stands up to defend herself, and the suspect
on, time
begins
out.
hitting her repeatedly.
Time out. Do you guys see that? She flinched.
Suspect is seen yelling at the elderly woman and getting in her face before the blind woman says something to him. He then gets in her face very quickly as if he's going to assault her, then stands up to defend herself, and the
maybe
suspect
not.
begins hitting her repeatedly. The man with the
I
high
just
visibility
don't- I just have a hard time. Yeah, he was really going to town, wasn't he? Come on. He was really going to town.
vest then tackles the suspect, bringing him to the front near the bus driver. The suspect then notices the bus driver calling for police using his radio and tries to force him to open the door so he can leave. When the bus driver refuses, the suspect begins yanking on and reaching around the glass partition to force the driver to open the door. The suspect then completely destroys the glass partition and begins beating the bus driver, punching him 10 times before the driver has to oblige him
still
due to
see it
him
in the
later saying
reflection.
he was about to lose consciousness. The suspect then leaves the scene. An officer now locates the suspect a couple blocks away from the crime scene and attempts to detain him.
Listen, I've been cool with you, man. I'm gonna ask you to stand up, though.
Here we
Turn
go.
around, put your hands behind your back real quick.
What I did?
We got to figure some things out. Okay.
For what?
We gotta follow
Oh,
that
you
thing
know,
down.
buddy.
This prescription very well matches you. It probably isn't you, but we have to figure some stuff out. So,
Man, listen, I just walked up here. I didn't.
Yeah.
from where?
I just walked up here from this way. It got me.
I got you. I've seen like 4 other guys.
What did he expect the officer to say in reply to that? I just walked up here. Oh, okay. Like a good excuse prepared. I do not know what you are saying. Pretend you're blind. I just walked up here. It couldn't have been me. I just walked up here. You're free to leave, sir.
It's wearing beige. So we're going to be a quick 1-2, figure it out, and then we'll be done, man.
Figure it out, man. I just had to stand up with my hand behind my back. I ain't do nothing.
I got you, but that's why we got to figure it out. So it's just going to be a brief detention, all right, man?
I didn't do nothing. So why you put your hands on me, man?
Listen.
I didn't do nothing, man. I just walked up here.
Here's how it's going to happen. I'm asking.
Okay. My instincts tells me this guy's going to be trouble. It's the voice change. It's not the video of him beating a blind person and an elderly man mercilessly. It was the tone change. Nate, you're retarded. I know.
I didn't do nothing. So what you asking me?
Can I say something?
Sure.
So how can, if you say y'all seen other guys with bad description?
They're being stopped as well. They ain't the only one.
Well, I ain't seen nobody stop but me. That's not about to happen.
I understand that, but dude, we have a job we have to do. Okay?
You have a job, but I didn't do nothing, man. So what you mean I got to put my hand behind my back until you figure something out? Go ahead and figure it out.
That's how this works.
It's not how it works.
I don't know why we play around. Stop trying to reason. As soon as they give you two stupid excuses, number one, I just walked up here. Number two, I didn't do nothing, which is technically an admission of guilt. It's two negatives. I didn't do nothing means you did do something. We got to stop beating off around the bush about this stuff, guys. Just tell them. I think you're the dude who beat the hell out of these two people and you're more than likely getting arrested. And I don't want to be extremely violent with you. So if you cooperate, you're not going to get shot or hurt or anything like that. Is that like being like trying to trick them? They're not that stupid. Criminals aren't that stupid to not know that you're trying to trick them into like getting arrested. Just tell them, look, I think you're XYZ. And if you don't mess around, you won't find out. How about that? Okay. You can do this the easy way or the real easy way.
We got
I just walked up.
Proper description.
How you know it's me?
Well, I didn't say it was you.
So what the f*** you talking about putting my hand behind my back for?
Because we have a video. Do you want to get arrested? Don't try and trick them. I'm not saying it's you. Just put your hands behind your back. No. You're innocent until proven guilty. Just put your hands behind your back.
Listen, brother.
Ooh, first brother.
I am calm, but you can't.
Brother, hard R.
I didn't do nothing. I just walked up there.
I got you.
Also, cops would be more fun if they could say it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it'd be more fun.
Like I said, I'm asking you
want to anyway
to help us out to make the situation
I'm not helping you out.
All
I didn't do nothing.
So again, what happens when I ask and it doesn't happen? Like, don't help us out here, right? We're gonna
in front of the
have
cop.
to use force.
You mean you gonna use force?
We're trying to figure out an incident.
And you gonna have to figure it out. But it ain't got nothing to do with me. So you have to figure it out.
We're going to briefly detain you.
You ain't about to briefly detain shit, because I didn't do shit. So that's not about to happen. You're not about to briefly detain nothing, man. Because I didn't do nothing. I just walked up
Like I
here.
said, man, I'm giving you a lot of chances.
You ain't giving me no chances, man. How you giving me some chances? I just walked up here, you gonna tell me to put my hands behind my back for nothing? F you.
Yeah.
Put my hand behind my back for nothing. I ain't do shit. So what the hell you talking about?
The second that guy flinches at me, I'm the cop. You're getting tased, dude. You're getting tased, brother. Don't fucking flinch at me. That's about the biggest retard thing you could do. I'm not a police officer, thankfully. Anyway.
My hand behind my back on shit. I didn't do shit. What the f you talking about?
Oh, he called it to me. I can call it to
You ain't
him.
about nothing. You ain't gotta be part of nothing. Hey man, don't run up on me. I ain't do shit.
The right hand.
36 Alpha 1, another unit down here, and possibly
Do you think she's helping?
Man,
Because it looks like she's getting in the way.
Cause I ain't even.
I could just mean my own
You gonna
bias.
grab me and tell me I'm under arrest for nothing?
He's good.
Hey man, you gonna get
Just let.
off me, man?
I got this. Switch.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to get off me. Okay.
So, like,
33. We got him detained.
did you get off the cat bus after getting out of Gateway? Okay, like I said, we're trying to figure it out, and you being aggressive towards
Hey, man,
us when I'm asking you to do
I
simple
just walked
things.
up here.
You just walked up here from where?
From the damn I don't fucking know.
How'd your hands get all torn up?
I just came up here. I ain't do nothing.
Surprise, surprise. I just walked up here, fell apart immediately after the follow-up. From where did you walk up from? Man, I don't know.
Just walked up here. They pulled up saying I fit the description. I just walked up here.
You want to set him up?
Come on, brother.
Second brother I've heard. He earned it.
Why do you have to do this?
I ain't do shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Why didn't
bro?
you just like when I was talking to you about what we
Listen,
were
bro,
doing?
how you gonna pull up on me and tell me I put description on something that I just walked up there?
You think I would just make that up?
I'm kind of accusation against you guys.
Yeah.
The suspect is now transported to the hospital for the use of force, where he still isn't cooperative.
Let's go. I'm ready to go. Jump in, you broke in, you get knocked out. I never get knocked out. Okay.
Sit down.
Never.
Your car.
You doing all that with that bag with the cuffs on me. You won't ever do this with the cuffs on me. I promise you that.
Out of the way.
Okay. You got the cuffs on, buddy.
What you gonna do?
This incident took place in Chatham County, Georgia, in June 2025 on a Chatham area transit bus, also known as a CAT bus. The arrested suspect, 40-year-old Brandon Collier, has a lengthy criminal history involving 43 prior arrests in Chatham County dating all the way back to 2002 for crimes such as aggravated battery, aggravated assault, drug possession, obstruction, resisting, terroristic threats, and cruelty to children. In fact, just months prior to the bus attack, Brandon was arrested for threatening victims while holding an upside-down liquor bottle as a weapon in public, which led to him fighting Savannah police officers when they confronted him. For that incident, he was charged with 2 counts of felony willful obstruction by threats or violence, simple battery, terroristic threats, possession of drug-related objects, and probation violation. He was able to bond out of jail and was released back into the public. Due to this incident, along with his many prior arrests, the bus attack sparked public outrage in the area as local officials, including the mayor of Savannah, condemned the attack. Officials from CAT also released statements saying they were...
The mayor of Savannah condemned the attack. Well, thank goodness. Someone was out there. Hey, guys, look, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this attack. And I want to be clear. I'm against this attack. Thank you. Of course you're against the attack, you idiot.
deeply disturbed by the attack and that safety protocols would be reviewed and improved following the attack. They have since ordered new safety shields for the CAT buses and are in the beginning stages of upgrading their training for bus drivers. They also announced that this kind of behavior will not be tolerated and have terminated Brandon's rider privileges indefinitely. Following the bus attack, Brandon was charged with 2 counts of felony aggravated assault, 2 counts of felony aggravated battery, felony exploitation and intimidation of a disabled adult or elderly person, felony second-degree criminal damage to property, and 2 counts of obstruction. In October 2025, Brandon took a plea deal for both the bus incident and the incident where he threatened people with a liquor bottle and fought police. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated assault, exploitation and intimidation of a disabled or elderly person, second-degree criminal damage to property, 1 count of willful obstruction by threats or violence, and terroristic threats, while all other charges were dismissed. Brandon was then sentenced to 10 years in prison and 10 years of probation, and was sentenced as a repeat offender, meaning he must serve the prison portion without parole eligibility. The victims, while they both survived, suffered serious and disfiguring injuries to their faces, and multiple of her teeth appeared to be chipped or broken. She and the bus driver were taken to the hospital and treated for their injuries. They have since made a lengthy and arduous recovery.
Yeah, so want to say shout out to the legend. Join us next week when we have Brandon Collier as a guest on our show. He'll be calling in live. So congratulations to Blind Bus Rider, and also congratulations to Mark Twain in your retirement, and I'm assuming pretty substantial settlements.